the news again this week because that group, that local group trying, out there.
Edmonton Cash Cows.
Yeah, out there holding up the signs and rallying the troops and getting people out there saying, hey, photo radar ahead, photo radar ahead. The mayor, and we've talked about this, Andrew. I mean, you talk to the Mayor Iveson, about photo radar, and he's like, if you don't speed, you won't have to pay. And do you remember that day? He was getting all sorts of flack for it. I think that was the first time I actually seen Mayor Iveson really ticked off.
Mm-hmm. I'm a lawmaker.
I'm a lawmaker.
But this is the thing. And Jack Schultz, the guy who started this, calling it the Edmonton Cash Cow system, his argument is, absolutely, he does not speed. He got a ticket once, and that's what kind of set him off, is he said, I didn't know I was speeding in that area. And guess what? I didn't find out till 3 weeks after when I got a ticket in the mail. So his argument isn't, this is crap, you shouldn't be fining people for speeding. He's saying, get a cop in a car to follow that person, pull them over, and explain to them, you've been driving dangerously, and ticket them right then so they understand it's a face-to-face confrontation. Because he said that guy, and we've all seen him during rush hour weaving in and out trying to do 140 in deadlock traffic. He's not, when he gets his ticket 3 weeks from now, that didn't save anyone's life or anyone's insurance.
I think the city should be actually thanking him. And I'll tell you why. What's that organization in the States? Is it Guardian Angels? Is that the Angels, right? So, the red hats. And so they stand or walk in tandem in dangerous neighborhoods, or they check on stores to make sure there's no problems, right? Well, they're not law enforcement. They're there to let people know that if something goes haywire, they're there to report it to police. Yeah, stop it. So if truly the idea behind photo radar is to get people to slow down, then having 50 people volunteer their time on a Saturday to put up signs that says photo radar ahead, they're doing a great service for the city because you're going to slow down. So if it's not about cash, which every politician will tell you it's not, it's about slowing vehicles down, then we don't need 50 volunteers out there. We need 250 volunteers out there. Put them at every dangerous underpass, overpass, intersection, and ramp, and they're doing a great service for the city.
I mean, the problem is, as much as we, I think, would all like to see, more police on the roads doing that enforcement, because we said when that guy blows past you being an idiot on doing 140, it's like, where are the police? Why did I get pulled over for doing 10? And these guys never seem to get pulled over. Fact is we don't have the staff and they don't have the money to do it. So this is how they're dealing with it. But I'll be honest with you, photo radar has made me stop speeding. I don't do it. I am so totally aware of my speed now. I'm doing 80 on the white mud. I am that person. I'm doing 100 on the Henday because I received 2 tickets in about a month.
Same
and then
place?
got pulled. I can't remember. And then I got pulled over by a police officer for doing 13 over, trying to get around someone who was going too slow. So I had about, $500, $600 in tickets. I'm like, that's it. I'm not giving them any more money.
Yeah, I had 2 tickets in the same month, too. One on one of the overpasses from the Anthony Henday, and one where they hide behind the water treatment center on the White Mud. And so I have not stopped speeding. I just make sure to slow down
at that point,
because they're pretty predictable in a lot of their spots. And when I get caught somewhere else, well, I'll know to slam on my brakes before I hit that spot.
Well, you two are so uneducated on how photo radar works. They're not hiding. You can't use a word like hiding. They're in dangerous intersections that coincidentally that happen to be where they can be well hidden.
They're on overpasses on the Henday going east-west when I'm going north-south. Huh?
Pure coincidence. I like when a politician tells you, what are you talking about? And they've all done it at one time or another on one of our shows. Hey, the whole thing's got decoration on the outside of the van. The whole thing's branded. Like you'd be a fool not to be able to see the photo radar van. Well, yeah, it's colorful.